Hi everybody, I'm very excited about this video. I'm going to teach you a skill that very few people use on a tennis court, but it's a lot of fun to try to get good at. It's called a tweener. When I was a kid, we called it a Pecci because Victor Pecci, who was a pro tennis player, was the first one to really do it in matches. And it's a shot that I don't recommend you trying very much unless you get really good at it. I would recommend kind of just having another option, which would be to lob the ball up instead of doing this shot. But let's try it and let's learn it and let's have a lot of fun doing it. The question is, how do you learn to hit a shot between your legs, running back for a lob, going to get it, and then hitting it between your legs? It's a real challenge. There are three things you have to focus on, and if you can master all three of these, you'll be in good shape and you'll be able to execute this shot. Number one, you have to have the correct grip. My recommendation is you either have a continental grip or you even move it over a little bit more to what we call an Eastern backhand grip, where the racket face would be really, really open. So either here, let me do it, I'm gonna do it righty. Either here or even over more. The second thing is positioning, and this is probably the most important thing. You need to make sure that you get at least to the ball so that the ball is underneath you, you are on top of and over the ball. If you don't get to that point, then the whole situation is moot and you're not going to be able to execute the shot. And the third thing is swing path. So you have that grip, you're over the ball. Now what you want to do is you want to have an on-edge racket, and when you swing, and you'll see here, you are going to want to then pronate so that when you hit it between your legs, the racket face is square. So it goes like this and like this. Just like we've talked about in various videos about serving, it's the same thing. Here and here, here and here. I'll do it from the side. Here, here, here. I'm going to use this foam ball so that I don't break any windows in my garage, and I'm not going to hurt the person, Chloe, who's filming me. So that's why I'm using this. Okay. So you want that racket on edge. You're moving to the ball. You're going to let the ball get under you or actually go past it a little bit. Your racket on edge, continental grip, or over a little more. And then edge, pronate, and contact. Just make sure we don't have too much of a follow through. That could be bad. In terms of height off the ground, off the court, obviously you can't hit it too high. You have to let that ball drop, usually around 6 inches off the ground. It could even be lower if you're still struggling to get to the ball. Like that, okay? If you're doing this right, you're not gonna have to lift your leg to do it. You get the ball in the middle of your stance, you have a wide stance, which is very important. Tough to do it like that or like that. And then you're not gonna have to lift your leg. And then, boom. You need to make sure that you get at least to the ball, maybe past the ball. So here we go. So here's the progression that you can use to practice this shot and own this shot. Have fun with it. So here's what you do. The first thing you would do is you're just going to drop the ball and hit. And just continue to practice that. Drop and hit, drop and hit, drop and hit. And then what you want to do is you can toss the ball over your head and try to get in position. So here I go. I'm dropping the ball and then doing that. And then the third progression is you get one of your friends, family members, and they hit the ball or toss the ball over your head, and you do the same thing. With practice, you will own this shot, and you'll have a lot of fun trying it, and maybe, just maybe, you'll execute it in a match, and you'll have incredible glory, and maybe somebody gets it on film and you can put it on YouTube, and it'll go viral around the world. Have fun with it, and I'll see you next time.